one gap into. Dito?
Kanina ba wala?
Ano all cup and Tekken.
Okay na. Ano ko na yung title? Top 8. Tekken 8. Tapos ano? Yes. Oh.
Tapos, patanda ko nung ano. Kasi, ako FB mo naman yan, diba? Nag-using kami guys. Send mo yung stream link sa YouTube, tsaka sa Facebook. Right?
Wait lang.
Para ayun kasi yung sasabihin ko na reservation of
Yun na lang sa announcement sa price. Dahil kung ano ba gawin natin? Diba, taping tayo. Gawin natin, ano ba? Okay lang ba kahit mga 13K?
Kayo po.
13K para
Eh, top 3 lang or buong top 8?
ano ba?
ano, regularly po, pag mga ganyang prices,
Top 8 lang.
top 3. Hindi, top 8, hindi na, ano,
Kung ganun kalaki.
13.
13 lang. Ano 13?
13K din
Apo.
yung price ko.
So, either pwede po 3, pwede rin po isali na yung 4. So, yung 4.
Top 8 ko na lang.
Top 8 mo na lang. Kasi ganun din yung tryhard.
Hindi, kasi kahit yung top 7, top 7 tas 8, kahit balik tayo sila, okay lang.
Oo nga. Yung parang tryhard sa atin. Matuna.
Dahil sa ano pre, sa check mo yung sa TNS, yung division nila.
Wait ah. At yung sa kailing kalaking rate,
Macherino.
Kasi malaki na yung 13 kung top 3.
1-3 ah, 1-3.
Ha?
1-3.
13 ko? Malaki na po masyado sa ano, top 3.
Laki na po sa Tekken yun.
opo.
Kahit 5 game mo, malaki na po eh.
5K.
Di ba?
Saan dito, Well? Paano nga ako? Hindi pa naman kayo magsisimula eh.
Yung game, parang medyo nahinaan yung game.
Opo, dapat po yung stream wala po delay na talaga. Hindi naman po siya FPS game number po to.
Ito po yung game eh. Basta dito po yung... Hello, mic check. Ito. Yung...
Ano lang, i-compute sa computer kung magkano. Kasi ano,
Mamaya mo na!
pero sabihin ko lahat sa akin may price.
13 eh.
According to my book, therefore, lahat ko ng top 8 may price. Once again po, dahil kay Boss Jeffoy, lahat po ng top 8 may price. Thank you.
Grabe na yung organizer.
AU full 1 na sa sumaling. Ano daw top 9 for taing? Wala na. Next one. Pares na daw. Kaso namin.
Nakarelate na po.
Thank you. Ako na
Oh, unique. Ikaw na dito.
Biligwa, M2. Next match is Standby, Jules, and AK. Standby, Jules, and AK. Thank you.
Ayan guys, welcome everyone to the top 8 of the Amanoma Esports Cafe Tekken 8 Dojo. We have a lot of strong players in store for now. While we wait for the thumbs up for the beginning of top 8, let me repeat our players for top 8. We got RGN versus Maru, Jules and AK on the winner's side. And on the loser's side, we got Vaticide and Juker and Adrian versus Zato. Welcome everyone to the Amanoma Esports Cafe TEKKEN Dojo. My name is Unica, or just Uni, your commentator for today's evening. And we're just waiting. Alright, we got the go signal. We got Esports Maru on the left side versus Invictus Gaming RGN on the right side. These players have fought through thick and thin to get to this position, and here we are. RGN desperately needing those Tekken World 2 points. This is after all a dojo, as I mentioned earlier, so big potential for the totality of the league. So let's start it off strong with a Dragon mirror match. Double blue spark for RGN, and we're already at the wall, 5 seconds in, and Maru answers it back with the lead engage, and RGN answers it back just as well. Gets the wall slam, big damage, straight back to the wall for you, and Oki 7 time, pinch in a row, watch for breakfast, and we're going to be eating a low. Strong start for RGN, 20 seconds already in first round. Good RGN. And we're seeing a blue spark, and Maru's not going to be having it this time. RGN started up strong with a double blue spark earlier, and Maru is not going to be having it anytime soon. He's activated. A nice sidestep from RGN. Starting up strong and starting up cleanly, and the mistrap from Maru starts off the offense. UCF4, big lead right now for Maru. The delay, the counter hits, and the double DF1 just to keep him in check. Another fast round. Maru and RGN playing incredibly so fast, and RGN started off with a blue spot 22 again. This time the counter hit, and this time we're straight to the wall. He almost gets the counter hit this time. Heat engage, and then again, back to the wall straight for you. Going for the Oki. Hash and kick is good, and heat smash is blocked, and the down 4 unfortunately does not get the wall slam, and the hash and kick taking a page from his book. 1-2-1, G-Craft Cannon, Maru tying up the HP, trying to find his opportunity, and goes for the 1-1-2. RGN duck and launch. Third round goes to RGN. You know, that was the first round where RGN did not start with a blue spark running through. I don't think he'll need it for this one because we're gonna get another G-Craft Cannon. RGN's ability to find the G-Craft Cannon is so impressive, and it seems like Maru can dish it out just as well. Another G-Craft Cannon, that's definitely the name of the game. Maru gets the counter hit jab. He could have gone for the G-Craft as well, and RGN finds the counter hit, beat smash. First round, first game goes to RGN. Whoa. We're gonna be going to the select character, RGN. You can see the confidence in his man's actions, the way that he was yanking out those running twos, those blue spark running twos, pushing him to the wall as early as 10 seconds in. And the win condition just really spirals down from there. It just snowballs, the snowball effects really impressively in the favor of RGN. And now we're going to be seeing a new character for this battle. Esports Maru bringing out the vacuum ramp in the Coliseum stage. We might not be seeing the wall here, but I've been known to mark my words. So RGN with the preparedness, the studies, the awareness, gets the duck and launch, gets the combo, and he's gonna be going for the open lemon. The timing change, look at that crouch dash cancel, and the blue spark running through. This is perfect. Perfection is the name of the game right now. And RGN is cracking out those situations to absolute perfection. RGN went for the sneakage earlier. Very uncharacteristic if I do say so myself. And Maru finds the counter hit, heat engage, covers some HP, 20 seconds left in the clock, but RGN is not going to be letting up the pressure. Maru finds a heat smash, finishes up the string, and the hash kick is good. FFG. First round goes to Esports Maru in the second game. Oh, Maru going cleanly over that low, over the down two. And now the offense is jumping in the favor of Maru. One to the stomach, one to the face. Here we go again. RGN shoulder body. All the weight of his body going in with the offense. Maru finishes the string forward 2-1, trying to find the timing that RGN is putting out there. And they're running through after the back 1+2. Lizard Hammer running through. Cut destroying, but the small poke is all loose. Maru 2-0 in the second game. Without the walls in play anymore, RGN's damage potential kind of just dropped off, and Maru's picks up by nature of the character he plays is just so dominant. But RGN with a great defense, the back 1+2 is good, gets the counter flow, and the QCF3 is also good. So much counter in. RGN on the lead for this game now, and the back can punish. 2-1 right now. Maru would prefer to finish this game here to tie up the set, but RGN is going in with the offense, 1-2-1. So technical, so patient, and just like that, the wall standing 1+2, showing a smidge of his Brian in these gameplays, and one last mix up, and we're going for the mid. RGN showed the low earlier, Maru was expecting the mid earlier, and now he found the mid here, this time he put it in the face. Maru, however, look at that punish, look at that drop, unfortunately. Now RGN finding his way into this reach. 1-2-1, G-Clap is good. QCF4. The Russian side. Here we go. Maru going in with the grab. And the mistrap. The Russian mistrap connects. Maru stabilizes with the heat first. Goes for the down jab. And the interrupt. RGN confident. Trying to keep him in check. This might be set point. RGN gets the DF2. And sends Maru to the loser's side. And because RGN moves on to the winners finals, and his potential opponent is something so special. It's gonna be Jules versus AK. Top dogs of the country fighting it out in winners semi-finals. So gonna be another grand finals level match. In fact, everything here is a grand finals level match. None of these players are nothing to scoff at. These players have gone through such a big bracket, such big pools, 74 players again in this dojo, and it was definitely one hell of a fight to get to this point. And this fight is still not over yet.
Thank you, Uniqua. Goated.
That was Baka Nation. Thank you, Baka Nation, for having me here in the team. Alright, our players are getting ready here. We got one EV Jules on the player 2 side, potentially. Alright, our players are already sat down. The other winner's side, top 8, AK versus Jules. The players have met each other time and time again. And now they're going to be seeing each other again in the winner's side. You guys just tuning into this stream right now for whatever reason. Welcome to the Amanoma Esports Cafe Second Aid Tournament. I am your commentator, Orca, NFR, Unica, or just Uni for short. And our players are already locked and loaded, getting ready for the match. And AK is probably going for the Claudio, but honestly, considering the stakes, I wouldn't be opposed to seeing him on Shaheen. Jules, also considering the stakes, might be going for some Jin, might be going for some Leroy, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. Our players having their button checks already, making sure everything's fine and then do these controls. Gotta play everything to absolute perfection. Everything has got to be optimal, because if you make a mistake, They're going to pay for it. AK going for the Claudio, and Jules potentially going for the Jin. And let's see, as he does, he goes for the Jin, not giving anything, not leaving anything up to chance. Yes, this is top 8, everyone. This winner's side, top 8. AK on the Claudio, Elite 20v Jules on the right. Another tournament favorite. This stage, the Phoenix is screaming for Ka, and let's see if the Demon Man can be the Exorcist. Starting off strong with the sidewalk hop kick, goes for the running two, keeps it smart, keeps it simple. It's a really hard conversion, and we're at the wall. Nice side step is good. Jules, however, gets armored, he's going back straight to the wall. Running two, up for two. So many frustrating potential here. Side step. Jules goes for the DF1, definitely looking for the wall shot. And flash connects, bow and arrow, straight from the heart. AK with the Claudio takes first round, and Jules starting off completely strong with that melee electric. Now he's at the wall, however, look at the movement that AK is employing here. Pushes it. Jules had the wall position, and AK manages to get it back, gets hit confirmed, gets the wall break, and huge damage. That's 68 damage, and he still hasn't used Tornado. Now we see the Tornado. Now he's gonna be popping these first. And we see the other wall. No, we don't. 32 seconds left in the clock. Time to be relatively even, but AK has heat of it activated. Bow and arrow again, straight from the heart. And the punish. AK looking so dominant in this current situation, but Jules has the block, has the heat. 1+2 is good, and we're going for damage. 15 seconds on the clock, good interrupt for AK. On the sidewalk, the hit confirmed. DF1-2, and the hit confirmed. Jules ready for the confirm with the DF1-4. And because AK broke the wall earlier, we're going straight downstairs. Floor is lava, everyone. Anyone can break the floor and get a lot more damage. And here we go, AK knocking him down, trying to keep him in check. And Jules is trying so hard to keep him in check. Look at the homing moves from both of these players. Cycling around, moving around. And the jump, the jab on the running move, the aerial move. Jules, dominant in this situation. Gets the door blast, and now look at the OP. Gets the heat engager. Heat engager is good. And there's gonna be a heat dash combo. It's gonna be huge. Possibly gets the wall. Yes, he does. Back. But unfortunate sidewall situation. So there's a chance and live. Back to 1. Jules keeping him in check. You can't armor through that. You don't have enough HP, says Jules. And now floor is no longer lava. You get a bit too shy, a bit too slow on the run, on the hop kick. Now AK with the small pokes, the side steps. Just trying to find his time. By this time. And Jules with the string prevents him from going hop kick, and the 194 is good. It's checking him with this. It's checking him with good tracking. And Aiden currently in the lead. Jules activates heat. 34 seconds left on the clock. And heat is activated by both players. AK already with the punish. Heat dash. And 2-2 on the first round. On the first game. AK throwing out his counter hits. So is Jules trying to find an opportune moment to score a counter hit, to find the big damage and nice block on the side support. Throwing the tracking moves and throwing the homing moves. And AK almost gets it. Jules had the right read. However, the compact nature of Jules' playstyle is something AK can't capitalize on too quickly. And the tracking and the heat engager heats again. You shouldn't drop this combo. And he gets guaranteed hit. First game goes to Jules. Both of these players are just checking each other constantly with the movement, checking each other constantly with the hitboxes. It's really just a back and forth between these two players on how well they can find the timing, find the read, and capitalize on the situations at hand. Thinking about it, and of course, where else are we gonna go except the favorite stages? Phoenix Gate, straight back from whence we came. Warming up the shoulders, warming up the hands. Got the refreshing water. nice rated folks, and here we are in game 2. Jules going in with a side kick, trying to change things up, trying to change the offense up, and the counter hit finally finds it, but unfortunately the drop in the combo. AK running through is good. However, look at the lockdown that AK is employing, but the defense of Jules is checking out until that happens. AK sidestep Hopkins, finding it sharp. And we're getting the wall. We're gonna get Starburst. Nice Chinese get up and the heat smash. Good defense. Heat engaged. So much HP recovered. 24 seconds up the clock. And AK interrupting, showing signs of life. Still a chance. He has spent. Let he get the jab float on the running three. And now the live feed is looking a bit too slim, but they're running. Oh, unfortunate. Low parry combo. Unfortunately, the sidewall saved the situation. Could not let the rage out connect. It's not gonna let AK dissuade him. So counter hit is good. Round start, and we're here at the wall. Gonna get Starburst? Yes, we are. And here, waiting for the Okizeme situation. Wasp that hit confirmed, but no conversion. And now we're at the wall again. Good punish. AK is the biggest lead he's ever seen. Biggest lead so far. And the side standing 4. I don't know what that was. Standing 3. Jules capitalizing on the situation. Okay! Jules taking a book from head of our Black Knight with the setup. Goes straight for the rage art. And robbery. AK was not ready for that setup. And the backturn situation. Jules on set point thanks to that setup. And now we're going downstairs. The crowd is up in arms with the setup that was just shown to them. If they didn't know it from Black Knight, they'll know it from Jules now. And AK starting off strong. Good pokes. Has a slight lead right now. But it's not going to be looking like a lead soon. Jules throwing out the electrics, throwing out the hitboxes. And lockdown supreme. Jules trying to keep him in check, but the backdash is good. Backdash is good. And now, still an awkward situation. Finding the opportunity, finding the counter hit that they need. AK almost ripped the twin pistols. Big launch eventually. And the side step of forward 2 is good. And they're running to his up. We're going to go for a big damage combo here. He's probably going to go for the floor break. He's going to pop the keeper. And he does break the floor. Goes to the heat smash. And we go to the wall. And he manages to convert. And one last picks up. And Jules takes it from AK. 2-0. Jules moves on to winner's side. Sending AK to the loser's side. What a setup. Jules, the calculation on the combo, the calculation on the Okizeme situation. Innovation at its finest. Thank you, NFR Black Knight, for that. And we're going to be continuing with the losers side of the top 8. Up next is NFR VA Magisayan versus Venga Boys Joker. Now these players have fought with each other a lot in LAN tournaments, in online tournaments. These players have met each other so many times, and it's been just the most back and forth games I have ever seen. flipping coins to see which side. We got our players seated already. Maxian on the left side. And Joker on the right. There we go. Names are updated now, people. Now both of these players have been studying each other's matchups for a long time recently. The way that Magisayan can comfortably answer Juker's offense and the way that Juker can just move around, low parry, option select, all of the decisions that Magisayan can do. It really is a matter of who can come out on top in this situation. Alright, the players are thinking about it right now. This is the loser's side, so whoever loses here, it's go hard or go home. Both of the players, fist bumps are out. Let's see what we got. Urban Square, we're finally going to a different stage for once. And of our VA, Magisayan versus VB, Juker, Leo versus Leroy Smith. Let's see which one is the true coffee fan here.
Round one. Fight.
Starting off with his lows. Those annoying lows got Juker so much mileage. And now Magisayan is controlling the situation and manages to block the mid-mid. Now it just got a bunch of back and forth, good confirm, good mid-hitbox. Juker getting hit by the heat engager, playing with the timing. And look at that. Magisayan cashing it out. We're at the wall, exactly where Leo wants to be. Even Paw and Juker fighting him back. Juker finishes the string. And Magisayan goes for the parry. Parry is good. LC connects Juker, trying to clutch it out. And the patient with the armor. Juker gets the first round after a huge scramble. Minor punish for Magisayan. And now Juker still confident as ever. Big lead. Playing with the strings. And Magisayan, great low blocks, great punish. He's gonna be getting the wall here. Yes, he is. And stomp combo, bam, big damage. And now we're playing with the walls. Which one is it gonna be? Magisayan pops heat to stabilize. Good break on the grab, but we're gonna be going to the other side. And Magisayan gets hit by the mid, wall flat. Juker, 3-0. Despite the situation that Magisayan is putting him in, he's still not getting hit by these mix-ups. Juker so ready. And now the offense starting up again for Magisayan. And the side sub is good. Heat engage is good. Now he's going to be putting up the offense. Finding the punishes that he wants. But we've seen Juker in this position before. While running 3. And he's patient. He's just waiting. He does not want to duck. Now Magisayan biding his time and the heat held deep under the heat birds. Magisayan on the board, 1-2. on the first game. It's a massive scramble between these two. The way the Magicine is just going in with the offense, but Joker with the excellent defense. That down jab is good, that box standing 1 is good. And sniper 3 before is good. Good punish. And somehow Joker confident as ever with that interrupt. And the punish, Magicine tying up the HP, Heat Break is activated. And the mix up. And the interrupt, not the only one disrespecting the plus range. Joker tried to go for the heat, for the cane smash, and the mid pop 2 connects. Magicine 2-2, tying it up. Magicine now on the gas pedal, so much offense, and the duck on the King K2. And look at that, a massive scramble and the perfect punish on the stance transition. And the wall smash connects somehow. Magicine has the life lead, but it might not be looking good for long. Joker has the wall positioning, and he's gonna be backing up. And the perfect punish on the king. Beautiful backdash. Magicine not gonna be dropping this. It almost dropped it, unfortunately. But Joker did not have the HP for that situation. You see it in his face. Not what he wanted. He thought that Kane was gonna block. That Kane was gonna be the offense starter he needs. And now we're in Yakushima. We're not gonna see of New York for long. And instant stage switch. No one's gonna be changing characters. It's the last chance for Joker. Fully crouch DFP is good. And the punish, perfect punish. Gets wrong when the mix up. Magicine is now controlling the situation. Massive life lead. Could potentially be a 7 golden ladder, but Joker ready for the parry. And the E smash is blocked. And the low parry, perfect low parry, perfect execution on the situation. And the ball pursuit is not gonna kill. 26 seconds left in the clock. One little hit is all he needs, and the avoid connects. Magicine on the lead. Now Joker starting up the offense of his own. He saw that Magicine was controlling the situation. But Joker wanted to implant him. But the back swing, the back tempo is good. And the side step is also good. Now Joker really unsure how to approach his offense until he gets that big life lead right now for Joker. Heat is still available for both players. Machine gun punches. Magicine almost got the duck, but it's not gonna be big. Goes for the heat dash. And Magicine goes for the low parry into the rage art. I was at a loss of words right there, ladies and gentlemen. I was quite unsure on what to say at this given moment. Now Magicine not gonna kill, no more rage, but he does have lightning glare. He throws out the Hail Mary, shoulder, and Joker ties it up 1-1 in the first game, or the second game, apologies. Now Magicine is going in with the offense himself. Back to 1, trying to go for the keypad, counter hit, finds it smart, and he finishes the trick. Back 3-1 to the Magicine special, and here we are. Knock and punish while standing 4 down for 7 golden letters. Then of our VA Magicine on set point, potentially to send Joker into losers, and the low parry is amazing. He no longer needs to guess on the parry situation, and Magicine just low parries. And he low parries again. Yeah. And now he goes to the open situation, and he goes for the massive read from VA Magicine. This could potentially be the set. He's going for the wall. He's not gonna get the wall. A bit too shy. He has one last mix of potential available. And the healthy, fearless. The young man is fearless. Magicine still alive in the tournament. Said eliminating Joker from the tournament. Whoa. That was the first game of losers. And the next game is about to be just as hype. Ladies and gentlemen, people and Coke, TDE, AGG, Adrian versus 1TD Zato is coming up next. bunch of matches that we have here tonight. Despite what the scoreboard is telling you, despite what you think, if you haven't been tuning in, then you definitely don't know. These are some really close matches from all of these players so far. The next match, Adrian versus Zato. Adrian, one of the Shaheen specialists of this country. When you think of Shaheen, you obviously think of AK, you obviously think of Fusion. But right there, in that podium of Shaheen players, definitely Adrian. Great showing here. And the last Shaheen who came out on top in his duels. Potentially the last Shaheen of this tournament if we don't see AK run the Shaheen. And our first player is ready up. 20B Zato. Also one of the organizers for this tournament, so shout out to him. Thank you Zato for organizing this tournament, helping organize this tournament. He's over there with his cool jacket. Finally coming up on the stage. He's getting his water bottle. There he is. The Shaheen legend himself. You know, I say Shaheen legend, but like, there are so many Shaheen legends in this country. So, I don't know of the validity of this title anymore. But I will say this though, Adrian plays Shaheen. I don't mean that lightly. This man plays Shaheen. But there's also a great wall in front of him. That is what he beats Zato. Zato checking out his notes, possibly asking for thoughts and prayers in this match. And we're obviously expecting the Shaheen from Adrian, but Zato did show the Facum round earlier, so there is still potential for variation. And as they say that, I really jinx myself over here. I think it's just because I'm solo commentating, but you know, here we are. What if he's Zato on the Reina Mishima, PBE, AGG, Adrian on the Shaheen. With the final top, this is the final
Get ready for the next
top
battle.
8 losers round 1. Starting off strong with a secluded training ground because again, we expect any other stage from this with Phoenix and Yakushima. Zato, Adrian, see what you got to offer. Last man standing wins. Zato goes with the counter hit though. And Zato showing strong signs with the electric. Block Adrian down. Look at the stutter wave boost. It's beautiful. Adrian with the counter pokes, however. Adrian, the fast Shaheen, goes for the armor, not about to get the situation, and the up forward to the guard break. Zato manages to convert with a combo. He's gonna get the wall, and he's gonna get the damage in. Does not pop the heat, but Adrian is gonna get the heat. That's the connect. One last mix up. While standing 4. First game goes to Adrian. First round goes to Adrian. Although I will say Zato has been showing a lot of counterplay in this tour. He's close to the opponent in front of him, especially with moves like that. That small tracking low, just to keep Adrian in check. If you're playing too fast, that's gonna hit counter hit. Now Zato trying to show with the offense, does not go for the complete armor string. Does not pull the trigger, and Adrian capitalizes with the hesitation, and is now 2-0 over Zato. And bar for bar. It's time for Zato's turn. He goes for the unbreakable grab, and we're at the wall situation. And the conversion with the wall, big input, but Zato still salvaging the situation. Zato on the board, 1-2.
Fight.
The F1 checks are good, however, Adrian, the confidence, the read, the man is focused. And Zato doesn't care about the read. He's gonna go for the center. He's gonna go for the armor. And here we are at the wall. Wall spat is good. And there we go. Goes for the grab, goes for the sprint kick. Nice punish. He activated for Zato. He's successful right now, potentially. Adrian with a small punish on the DF1-2, fighting his way out of the wall. And the down jab gets him out of the situation, gets him out of the pressure. And where are we going? Speed dash activate for Adrian. He's whittling him down. So little hope. What the hell? Adrian whittling him down bit by bit to ensure that Zato had to do something desperate, and desperate she did. Zato went for the hell sweep, and Adrian ready for the block and punch. Zato thinking about the situation, thinking about the adaptations that he needs to make, and here we are in the stage arena.
Round one. Fight.
Alright, we're gonna be playing the game. I believe yes, we are. We're gonna be playing the game. Even with the slides, technical difficulties. Nice movement coming in from Zato. Although not a lot of capitalization, only a bit of small punishment, but he finds the healing game. Look at that pressure. Picks up time and goes mid. He's been going mid for a lot of times, but maybe he's gonna start using it up soon. Adrian gets the counter hit though, and he's at the wall. Prime opportunity for a wall stack. Zato died for the L sweep earlier, but he's not gonna be afraid for this L sweep. Now Zato actually in the life deficit, and Adrian whittling him down. Saw that Zato went for the parry, but the weird axis is awkward, and the hell sweep is blocked again. Zato really wanted to maximize the damage, go for the tailspin, go for the wall strike, go for the rage shot. However, the wall was not his friend. Zato definitely did not like that situation, and a bit of Adrian, very thankful for that one. Not ending up with the hell sweep. He can't be afraid to throw out the hell sweeps. And Adrian with the slide, the pokes, the fast TEKKEN. Holy moly, look at the barrage, the flurry. The barrage, the flurry of moves that Adrian is throwing out. And Adrian goes for low block, and so does Zato. And the sidestep hop kick. Zato waited it out for the parry, and Adrian ready as always. The F1-2 blows through any retaliation that Adrian has. And now Adrian goes for the reverse, goes for the deep dash. That is game. That is the round. Adrian on set point, potentially, and Zato can change things up. FF2, Sentai 3. Punish is good, and we're going for the mix-up again. We're going for the timing. And Adrian going under Zato's moves, going around Zato's moves. Goes for the heat dash, and nice break on the grab. All pokes here and there. So much fast movement from Adrian. We're telling him down. You're not going to get any of this HP soon. And the down back. 2-1. We're at the wall. We're at the damage. 26 seconds after the clock. Hard break. No more recoverable HP for you. Break the neck. X-ray vision. And this is potentially Adrian's game. And he finishes the string. And he gets set. Eliminating Zato from the tournament, and Adrian moves on to fight his potential, no, not his potential, his next opponent, that is Maru. So I believe we're going to be continuing the losers quarterfinal first, and that's gonna be AK versus NFR, EA Matasayan. And up next, I believe it's gonna be Amaru versus PvE, AGG, AGN. Can't seem to find our organizer, Kakal Nation. Where are you? The man is gone. I'll be back soon. Hold on. Matisayan!
This takes me back to the days when I was doing this. Be the frog, be the player, be the marshal, be the streamer. Do it. This is a growing pain. Right? It's a growing pain.
As previously mentioned, we're going to be continuing on with the top 8 losers side. Matisayan eliminating Juger from the tournament, progressing through the tournament, but look, right in front of you, the unbreakable wall that is AK. Oh, it seems like we're going to have a little phone break first. Might be a crucial phone call. Now, Matisayan, Leo, AK, Claudio. Both of these characters striving in the mid-range. However, you also gotta remember the person piloting this Claudio, AK. The way that this man has been moving around his competition, has been moving around his opponents. The side steps are good, the back tactics are good. It's just admirable, it's just impeccable. There's absolutely nothing else like it. And it's gonna prove a tough time for Matisayan here, considering he is on Leo. Leo is traditionally a very linear character. And AK definitely going to be capitalizing off of that weakness. NFR VA, Matisayan, Leo, Klaxon, AK versus Matisayan. Let's go.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, we're going back to the dojo stage again. What else do you expect from this tournament? Got AK going in with a homing, trying to keep him on lockdown. And now, we're going to be going at the wall. Here we are, AK in this position. Position being right now. Back to game, and we're going to be getting some overtime. Matisayan, great punish on that mix-up. Manages to fight his way out of the wall. Here we are. Manages to salvage the situation. When AK is pushing the wall. 22 seconds left. Big life lead for AK and Star burst the forward from +2. Finds its mark. Gonna be a wall splash. Possibly a death. No. And a little mix-up.
Round 2.
AK gets the first round over Matisayan. And now Matisayan showing his hitboxes, showing out with the timing of AK. It's too hard to bear. Gets the duck and punish, but not gonna be the punish he wants. Now he's just gonna be fishing for the punish. And the wall set does not connect. They're running 2 hours for a counter hit. Big damage, 65 damage and counting, 75 damage and counting. Here we are to the wall. And guess it's right to mix up again. Goes to the armor. And now we're at the wall. AK goes for the grab again. He noticed that Matisayan hasn't been getting his breaks. And the twin piston. Didn't even need the second piston, just needed the first piston. AK 2-0 over Matisayan. And now he's going for the chest. He's going for the mid. And now Matisayan is showing him the offense. Matisayan is getting these ducks. He ducks on the low to the high. And just gonna see that AK with a duck and a launch of his own. Gonna be getting the running through. And look at the wall situation. Unfortunate. Matisayan definitely needed the wall. And he goes for the gun. Whoa. AK feeling himself here. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of a side axis. And McIntyre tried to go for the punish. But too shy on the distance. AK gets the forward 1+2 punish. And we're at the wall. He's gonna go for the damage. Karishi. And the grab does not connect. AK goes for the low jab. Hit confirm. Look at that. 8 seconds after the clock. McIntyre is waiting for an opportunity, but AK is not going to be giving it him. And the Magic 4 Starburst.
You win.
AK gets the first round over Magician. Magician thinking about his decisions right now, and we're finally going to be seeing a first stage. We're going to be going to Eleganto Palace here. Great potential for a lot of damage for both of
Round
these players.
1. Fight.
And AK lifted up and once again. Magician doesn't want to hit him. Just wanted to do a little check, and AK is punishing him greatly. The two grab, trying to find the situation that he wants. Look at the side steps that both of these players are doing. Trying to keep them at the wall, trying to get out of the wall for Magician. And Magician back on the parry. AK ready for the punish, but not for the full combo. And it was an awkward situation. Now Magician pops a deep dash. He's going to get out, but he's not going to be getting out anytime soon. He's going straight back in there. AK with 7 golden letters on game 2. Relentless offense again for AK. Magician trying to feel him out, but look at the wall positioning. Magician has his back to the breakable wall. If AK can get the wall combo here, it's gonna be a really bad situation for Magician. The counter hit, the trade somehow. AK showing the familiarity, the character familiarity that he has already, that he has mastered from this character, the sidewalk track, because Magician tries to back into the wall, and the heat smash connected to what I was telling you everyone. The balcony is so much potential damage for AK, and he's showing it right now. He gets the wall, beats that, delay, not gonna be dead. One last mix, gets the grab, gets the break, and the hop kick, holds it. Smash connect, 7 seconds after the clock. What is he gonna do? He has to do something risky, and he doesn't punish well. And 2 seconds left, one last mix, and the shoulder from AK. AK on set point. Magician elimination. What's the plan, Magician? We need to see the magic happen right in front of our eyes. But it's not a launch. It seems like our magician is out of mana. AK straight to the wall and will be converting off. Nice sides up, not gonna be a big punish. AK gets the counter hit, trying to fish for the wall splat. An awkward situation from our opponent. It's confirmed from AK, getting him out of the wall. Magician showing signs of life, tries to punish the forward 2-4, the lightning glare, and we're pushing him to the wall, and we're going back. Magician finding the best situation of his life. What is gonna be against AK? What's he gonna do? Tries to bait it out, baits out the hop kick with no punish. 15 seconds left to the clock. AK still has heat. One last hit is available, and Magician clutches it up, showing signs of life. Maybe there is mana in this magician. But AK, the exorcist, ready for the demons. Feeling out his opponent. And here we go. Counter hit is good. And the punish, the backdash twin piston. Maximum damage, calculated damage. And here we are at the wall. Heat first is activated, not letting anything do up the chance. And Magician still insisting on the low block. Heat is activated for Magician, but he goes into the forward 1+2. The crowd is up in arms. And now, AK is going to be getting the wall. He gets the perfect situation. He still has heat. And he's going to pop it. He's not getting the tornado. Magician, final situation. Gets the counter hit confirmed. And AK eliminates Magician from the tournament. The stakes were not it. Our little magician has ran out of mana, and the exorcist still fine and dandy as always. we're gonna be moving on to the next losers game. And that is gonna be Maru, Esports Maru versus PBE AGG Adrian. Alright, up in the setup, we got TDE, AGG, Adrian already ready. And Maru still playing in his warm-up set. Now finally being called by the Russian onto the stage to finish the tournament. Alright, our players are now on the stream. And wow, what games do we have here? Esports Maru on the left side and PBE AGG on the Adrian. Now, the question is here, we know that Adrian is gonna be on the Shaheen. However, the second question is, who is Maru gonna pick? There definitely has to be a counterplay pick here, or maybe whoever is currently specializing in. Maru, such a wide repertoire of characters. And let's see. Hovering over the Yoshimitsu, he has been known to use Yoshimitsu in Season 1. He's known to be using Dragunov, as we saw earlier. We're going to be going for the bottom round.
Get ready for the next battle.
And of course, do you expect anything less than the Phoenix stage? Esports Maru on the back of round. PBE, AGG, Adrian on the Shaheen. Starting off strong, so many fast moves. Adrian gets the side step and the PF2. Massive confidence. A bit shy to punish, but he gets discounted. Now it's going to be a wall splash, shooting base, and the wall combo. He's moving back to the wall. Adrian throwing them and keeping it there. And Maru is fighting for his life in this situation. This is the game round one, and the trade on in favor for Maru. It was in the favor of Adrian. Round one goes to Adrian. Trying to keep him in check, he's keeping him in check, trying to keep him at the wall, just as he always does. And the duck and the launch. Adrian ready for the situation and tries to go for some sidewall shenanigans. Conquers the ball and 7 golden letters from our boy Adrian here. Very fast, very oppressive, 2 kills so far. And Maru wants to put a stop to that, gets the deep engager, gets the movement, and a hard spray. Here we go, what's the mix up in? And he's finishing the strings. Adrian now in the life deficit, but finds the counter hit, so here's going to be a lot of momentum shift running through. Maru runs out of heat, wants to keep him in check. And Maru still has the Ruda charge available. He might not need it, and a small punish. Maru on the board, but not over yet. Beautiful punish. Adrian with a sidestep, calculated punishments. That BF1, trying to keep him in check. And FF2. Maru on the gas pedal now. Going in with the frame. And checking in with the counter hits. Adrian keeping him on lockdown. No one getting out from me. Adrian, nice interrupt and the bait on the parry. Parry is not good. Adrian takes the first game, but Maru is still showing plenty of signs of life. we're going directly into the character select. However, this is just a time of thought, and it's not. Maru going for the Brian. This man's character selection is all over the place, and we're back to the Phoenix Gate. I'm going to crash out. I've had enough of this stage, and I'm sure everyone else watching at home, watching live, is also tired of the stage. Maru on the Brian this time. Let's see if he can switch things up. Maybe the counter hits to combat Adrian's Shaheen might be what he needs. And look at that. Nice low parry, a bit too shy from the wall. And the punch parry ready for that situation. And 1, 2, 4. Adrian tries to go for a special. However, Adrian from Maru. Maru has seen that plenty of times before. Maru goes for the upward 2-2, one last mix-up, and here it is. Maru, great lead, great low parry, great defense. Now Maru, still in the receiving end of Adrian's offense. That's BB offense. That's flurry of 1,000 punches and kicks. And Adrian is moving around here. So perfectly. And look at that. We're gonna get the conversion. We're not gonna get the one, however. Now Maru is checking him out. What is it? It's a down child conversion. Tries to go for the front, but no cigar. Adrian, nice interrupt. However, Maru is also ready for the interrupt, and not gonna matter. Adrian, good defense on the board in this game too. Adrian is still showing that offense. Forward 2-3, perfect punish. And a minor punish for Maru. The line is not looking good. The control Adrian has. And look at that completion. Trying to find the counter. 1, 2, 4. He'd activated for Maru. This might be what he needs. Adrian goes for the Shaheen special, for the AK special again, AK Shaheen special. And now has the life lead but no heat available. Adrian still has heat available and rage. So the damage is definitely big opportunity and straight to the floor. Honk shoot. Me. Maru leading the game today. Now Maru is finding counter hits he needs. Finding the defensive options that he needs. And now he's keeping Adrian in check. He's delaying ever so slightly to follow Adrian. And forward 3, counter hit, finds it smart. He's gonna be breaking the score potentially here. And yes, we do. Big damage. 2CF 2-1. What's for breakfast? Misses the low. But nice punish from Maru. Great situation right now. Look at the wall positioning. Adrian is not used to being in this situation. It's usually the other way around. And Maru gets this game. 1-1. Esports Maru. PBE, HG, Adrian. The Brian pick was definitely doing something. He definitely picked this character to combat the way Adrian is playing. And he's thinking about it now. What is he gonna switch
Get
up?
ready for the next battle.
Genmachi Temple. Thankfully, a new stage. Thankfully, some variation. And some variation from Maru and from Adrian. Let's see who's gonna be coming out on top in this loser side. Oh, the spacing that Maru had. He saw that the low whip on the orbital, but unfortunately the combo drops. And now counter hit for Adrian himself. Counter hit again. Maru so intent on finding the counter hits because Adrian is better, but Adrian is just prepared for every situation. Now the pressure is adding up. Maru has a kick up forward 2. And now he activated. We're pushing him towards the wall. Has to kick is good. Now we go up forward 2 again. And he's being patient, controlling the situation. Nice defense. One last hit is all he needs. DF2 is just checking. And he finds the timing that Adrian was giving him. Maru takes third down. Ties up 2-1. Unfortunately, he was in the air, so it's not going to be anything big. 2-1. 2 CF1 plus 2. And now Adrian on the back foot of the offense that Maru's throwing out. Now he's showing out the buttons. Now he's showing out the offense. Adrian's turn. It's my turn. It's my turn to shine. Here we go. And Maru has to kick. Watch those legs. Watch that stomach. And he is activated. Big lead. Incinerator string. Not afraid for anything. And the heat smash. Maru sets point potentially for against Adrian. Loser's side, one is going home, but Adrian gets the float. Maru was going for the orbital, and here we go. We're at the wall. Pow! We're going to get a lot of wall situations, and Adrian manages to salvage that combo. A bit slightly, and he gets the float again. Maru is so intent on going for the orbitals, and Adrian is just checking him. Backboard, it's not good. He's going to go for the armor. Adrian's pressing the gas pedal, building up the offense. Disrespecting Maru. Can't be doing that. I'm not giving you a chance. Adrian's still alive. What is he going to switch up now? He goes for the orbital himself. Maru goes for the whip punish. Perfect punish. Perfect execution. Perfect calculation. But here we are at the wall. And the Okazeme. Incredibly difficult to get out. Maru in the lead is not where you want to be. You don't want to be the receiving end of a counter hit. Maru gets what he needs. He calculates the wall. He gets the tornado. And he gets the conversion perfectly. One last hit is all he needs. Maru keeping it smart, keeping it simple, and the jump flows. Maru eliminates Adrian from the tournament. And Maru moves on in loser's side. We are down to our top 4. On the winner's side, we have Invictus RGN versus Elite 1EV Jewels. And on the loser's side, we have AK and Esports Maru.
Yeah, we find that. RGN dude, RGN dude.
guys, welcome to the top 4 of the Amanoma Esports Cafe TEKKEN Dojo. I'm going to be starting off this top 4 with the winner's side, Invictus RGN on the player 1 side and Elite 20V Jewels on the player 2 side. This is top 4 now. These are the last 2 people in the winner's side. And RGN hovering over the Brian, Jewels going straight for the Heihachi. Not gonna be going for the Jin. Not gonna be going for anyone else.
Get ready
for
the next battle.
For the old man himself, and RGN is gonna be picking Brian. Finally, seeing we're seeing much more variety in the stages now. And we got the two murderous monsters that Brian Fury we actually talked about. Nice conversion, nice electric punish. And here we goes for the string mix-ups. And counter hit. One of Brian's strengths. All you really need to do is get a couple counter hits and then you really win the early game from there. However, natural hit, leading engager, he almost got counter hit. Finishes the string and RGN goes for the hat to take. No wall splat. So actually 1-1-2 does wall splat in the right defenses. That is not going to be one of the defenses. It's not going to matter. Duos takes the first round. Duos catching RGN ducking. He gets to do that trick but does not get the conversion with the counter. Gets the wall, and we convert. No, we don't. Fortunate situation. Sidestep, and the back 3 is good. 3-0 straight for Jules over RGN. Remember, this is the winners final, so this is a first
Get
to
ready
3
for the next
situation.
battle.
They need to get 3 wins on the board to win this set. Jules up by 1. Still a chance for RGN to switch things up. We're going back to the final fantasy stage. I am incredibly tired of this stage, guys. And RGN not tired of this time. Gets the ball signing 3. Gonna be just a bit shy off the wall, and now Jules finding back against away from the wall. And RGN showing them the process. First is good. Now has the momentum. First is activated for Jules as well. Situation right now. Pushing him back to the wall, no heat available. He goes over the down jump and he finishes the string. Grab just to keep him in check. Good break. Control of the jab. 3+4 stands. Snake eyes. And for the count. Yeah, 2-1. And RGN on the board. He's finding these situations to control Jules, and Jules is showing up massive box to get him so much damage just like that. And RGN fighting this time, waiting for his opportunity to punish from Jules. He's so ready for that situation. The control, magic break, and he wanted to get the wall splat, unfortunately it was just a bit shy. A lot of miscalculations for these players, but the back 4 FF2 execution on point, beats Smash, getting blocked, and now the patient a bit too shy. I'm not quite sure if that's even the punish. 22 seconds of the clock, and Jules with a sidestep, 1-1.
Round 3. Fight.
RGN trying to keep the man in lockdown. FF2 tried the hitbox, and now nice sidestep duck, nice sidestep punish. The tiny folks are adding up. This dominant force that is Heihachi Mishima. His own man showing out these massive muscles. And RGN, however, gets the PC of 1+2, converts off, and he gets the win in this round. 2-1 for game 2. We're going downstairs. The floor is lava. RGN in the back foot again, but that's not gonna dissuade him. Sidestep back 4. FF2. Incinerator thing. Does this break the wall? No, it's not. Keeping in lockdown. Jewel is gonna be popping. Warriors instinct. And it's gonna be all for naught. RGN. Deep smash connects. Floor breaks. And the damage is there. RGN gets game 2. The way that Jules was trying to keep him in lockdown, just like he did in game 1, it was very evident.
Get ready for the
But
next
RGN
battle.
biding his time, looking around, and getting the back fours, getting the fully crouched DF2s, getting those punishments, and getting those counter hits. And now we're going to Rogue, the Coliseum.
Round 1.
A lot of space. Thankfully, we're not going back to the Final Fantasy stage. And Jules, happy with that situation. Electric, blue spark, and the OP situation, OP setup. Here we go. A little bit of pokes, a little bit of shimmies. RGN goes forward and the flip-flop, go to bed. RGN pushing with the back forward, gets the up forward, the DF1 connect, and gets the defense from Jules. It's paying off. He's getting the damage in, he's got the lead, but both players have been activated. The snake guy is available for RGN, and he gets to make the connect. He gets the guaranteed grounded damage. And RGN clashes it out, QCF 1+2, no more heat available for both of these players. 20 seconds left in the clock, Incinerator is out, no more snake eyes, now he's just keeping him in check. Just keep it small. Trying to find his time, trying to find the interrupt. DF1 is good, 10 seconds. DF trick, 1-1-2, and the hit confirmed. Jules.
Round 2. Fight.
Try the control of Jules of the situation. Not afraid to get counter hit by RGN. Just trying to increase the life even further. Even when he doesn't need it, maybe he did. And he gets that ground. RGN. A lot of the mids are hitting now. Jules trying to poke around, but RGN is finding the timing first. He gets the Incinerator string. And now, he is available. Fully count low. No, it's not gonna be. And now, Incinerator again, keeps him in check. DF1, 2, Jules on the roll with the step and a backdash. Mid check.
Round 3.
So close to these two players. Jules taking control, RGN also taking control. It's just back and forth between the two players. Now it seems that Jules has the ball for the situation. But the perfect punish from RGN, jet upper. And we're going for some damage here, ladies and gentlemen. And here we are, back one is good. Going for a lot of first frames, a lot of chip, trying to do one at HP and smashes it out with the PCM of phase 2. Back one is good. And here we are, backdash, it's smart. Ooh, Jules catching him with the flow, but he can't convert him that time. Now he's flashing out the lead. He's gonna be a bit patient. 16 seconds, second clock. Nice, looking a bit even, but look at RGN. So confident, but he does not get the punish. It's only minus 11, I think. And he went for the back four, but the interrupt from Jules is so beautiful, and the mid-check RGN clutches out the round. It was going to be Jules' game, but the confidence of RGN contesting that situation is exactly what he needs. Jules is fighting the hitbox again with the forward. So much offense in this play. 1-2-2, 1-1 mix up. They has been available, no more 7-40 opportunity. It's 1-2, that's one good. And he just scored. Jules trying to keep it in check, and that's kind of what he can. Find the time. RGN goes for the new dash, and he gets the counter hit, walks up, but it's not get the conversion. Now it's away. And he has it. Down 1-2. 1-1-2 is good. One last hit. Jules tying up the round, tying up the game. It's so back and forth. Nice break in the grab. Warriors instinct. Not gonna be wasting it this time. He wants to finish it now. Patrick kick is good. Look at the way the players are playing this time. The way that RGN is just shimming around Jules' pokes and how Jules is contesting every time with these situations. He smash block, back on the blue block, and he gets all of that guaranteed. And through the armor, Warriors instinct, you cannot get your way out of this one, and he gets the wall back on the map. One last mix up, he smash, and the guard break. The punish is not connect. It's a scramble, 15 seconds. One big hit can be exactly what RGN needs. QCB1, QCB2, and he's just checking. He's just checking with all of these fast moves, trying to find the big. He committed to the parry, and it ties up barely 1%. Jules going for all of the moves, calculated decisions, trying to keep
Get ready for the next
RGN
battle.
in check. You can't do the big moves if he's pressing, so he just has to keep pressing and survive the final hits. The score is 1-2. RGN. Jules is going to our breakable wall right behind us. And it's gonna be easy. Big counter hit for RGN, and I did say we're going to war, and the explosive TNT is exploding. Tries to go for the back four and two answers with an electric of his own. Execution is great. We're gonna be going to the wall. No, we're not. I'm just 15 shy. And where are we going? Miranda, definitely in RGN's favor right now. And a side step, 1+2, perfect punish, and just the amount of side steps in the last 10 seconds. It's insane. RGN fully couch punish and gets the wall snatch. The back and forth is beautiful. Forward 3. We're going to heat again. We're at the wall, but RGN disrespects the situation. Jules fighting his way in. Back 1-4. And now, hatchet kick is good. Speed smash is good. The wall flat, and this might be dead. Yes, it is. You know, it's impressive how back and forth this is. It really is going anyone's game, even when it gets convincing from one side, the other just scratches it up so convincingly as well. And the sides of an exit. We're going back to the same wall. Deja vu. Here we go. Keepers connects. Wall combo connects. While standing forward, keeping him in check, trying to keep him at the wall. RGN fighting his way out. And the side step, backdash. Oh, the Heishman finds it smart. We're back to the sink. Going back to the bathroom. Take a little break. And right there. Stay right there. Jules keeping him in the corner. RGN trying to hold his phone for dear life. And 1-1-2 connects. Jules on set point. Potentially, if RGN can survive the onslaught that is Jules' Heihachi. The punishment is there. Jules is so on point with the defense. And now just play the timing. He just needs one good hit. He has Warrior Instinct to back it up. And goes for forward 3. Incinerator. And he contests on the last hit. Now RGN is in need. Catches it out with the QCF 1+2. And Incinerator is good. Big dive feed for RGN and the QCB1 max. Super punch. Potential set point still for Jules. And Warrior Instinct, we're gonna pop it right now. I am one angry old man, said Jules. The punishment. He was on point earlier and he has said, as I say, that's on point now. It's up mid. We're gonna be popping hits. We're gonna be seeing a demon of a man that is Heihachi. With RGN trying to put the stop. Jules goes mid again. RGN finding back, goes for the heat first, goes for the mid, and the Incinerator floats, gets the guaranteed damage. And Jules has Warrior Instinct available, the robbery factor is still here, and RGN is preventing him from doing anything. Look at the HP, RGN just chipped him down from all the way to there, and the health connects, one back two, and the side step on the deep 1-2, but unfortunately the sidewall side. We're gonna get the 1-1-2. And the punish, the tracking, the confirm on the DF 1-1. RGN still alive. The score is 2-2. This is close, ladies and gentlemen.
Get ready for the next battle.
We are going to the Rebel Hangar. This is the second match, ladies and gentlemen.
Round 1.
RGN still on the Brian, Jules still on the Heihachi. They got the download, it's time to cash out. Electric poking and the back four, but RGN for once drops that That follow-up, and Jules capitalizes it greatly. We're back to the wall, and the beat out, the counter hit RGN on the ball. And we probably he might be going to the other wall. Unfortunately, the side wall salvages the situation for Jules. 171, good punish. Now we're mixing it up, This is gonna be QCM 1+2, and we can smash it out. And Jules goes over the low. Now he's gonna be keeping in check. 1-1-2. Hit confirmed. The lockdown. Look at the corner pressure. There's no way that RGN can get it. There's no way RGN can get out. But look at this situation. The tides have turned. RGN puts him back into the wall. And 8 seconds on the clock. Jules needs to hold on for dear life. He can't let anything big happen. The chip damage is adding up, but the QCM 1+2 is good. And RGN salvages it. With the low. With the QCM 1+2. By the skin of his teeth, RGN salvages the situation. Trying to recreate the situation just again. And Jules sidestep electric. We're going to the same wall. Look at that beautiful red fencing. It's better if we stay here. Green wall combo. And now, ooh, the sidestep 2-1 could have been huge. But the confirm was not there. He wasn't ready for it. And the mid-electric. The disrespect. RGN does not want to give this up. He was really thinking if he's going to go for the ball area or the rage art. Good thing he had enough time. Calculates it. Goes for the rage art. This might be game 2. Yes. Round 2. Yes, it is. RGN set point over Jules. After the impressive showing, the impressive offense that Jules was on in the match before this, RGN has the down now, has the back post, has the counter hit, and look at that, the side step. You're gonna be turning the side again. Of course, you're not gonna be disrespecting my pressure this time. And the spring kick, the punish with the chest upper. He has heat activated. He can go for big damage. He's gonna save it. He's gonna go for hatchet. And the interrupt from Jules is good. And Jules finds the counter hit. And this might be exactly what he needs. He's gonna pop the knee first and go straight for rage art. Jules touching on the massive counter hit. The dream is still alive for Jules. It's not over till I say it's over. Just like how Heihachi came back from the dead, Jules will stay alive to the very end. Now the electrics are showing, the FF1+2 is showing, now the pressure is showing as well. Jules was so insistent on the keep out, and now he's going in for the offense. The defense is showing immaculately. And the homing. One last hit is all he needs, but look at the punish from RGN. And unfortunately, the side wall saves Jules. And this is final round for this winner's final. Get the Warriors instinct. House Sweep is good. Safe House Sweep. Monster character in front of us, boss character in front of us. RGN is gonna bomb heat. He's gonna ensure that he finishes the round now. He finishes the set now. And the heat is running out. QCM 1+2. And RGN, no more heat available. He's about to fight Jules with heat available, with Warrior Instinct. And RGN is showing so much presence on the screen. Look at the Superman punch. Look at the back one, the plus sprays. It's all adding up. RGN with the offense, with the intense offense that he has in store. The chip damage. Jules trying to find his opportunity. He only needs one opportunity. And he gets the duck. He gets the small punish. And the duck and the punish. Jules takes it. Jules takes it over RGN, sending RGN to the losers bracket. There's still a chance for RGN to clutch up the entire tournament. However, good evening, chat. I am incredibly tired because this is a lot of games. So Lil Weenie. Speaking of games, for losers semifinals, we got AK versus Esports Maru. Coming up next, they're actually on the stage right now. It's coming up in a bit here.
Serafino will set. Falcon Law.
รู้ตัวเหยื่อรายต่อไปสักทียิงโดนยิง
Get ready for the next battle.
น้อยมาก10%5%ไปก็เหยื่อวันนี้คือแก
Alright, up on stage we got Esports Maru on the left side and AK on the right side. AK on the Claudio again and Maru still on the Falcon Ram. Great low parry, great punish. And now look at the situation right now. AK at the wall, exactly where he needs. The way that AK has been using the wall to his advantage is so amazing, and the rage art is good. Armoring through AK's offense, nothing he can do there but wait, and AK not keen and waiting for now. No more rage available for Maru, and he probably definitely needed it. Heat dash and to the running two. First round goes to AK. Maru with the early heat activation. And now it's a lot of pokes, poke. And somehow the armor goes through the jab. It's exactly what he needs. Maru going in for the Garuda charge, cash out, guard break, and a small kick is all he needs. Tying up the game 1-1. And Maru betting it all with a jet kick. That high value move, AK was ready for it. It's unfortunate that he dropped it. He gets the punish on this low, however. And the forward 1+2. Perfect mix-ups currently from AK, and the interrupt from Maru also getting a lot of mileage. Running to 4-2-1 and mix-up time for Maru. However, AK has that clutch factor, and there it is, the hop kick, the rage art. AK clutching it up with the movement. As always, the dance around his opponents. 2-1 in his first game. Great punish from Maru. He's pushing him to the wall, but AK has the spring kick. Ready on standby, running through. He's pushing him to the other wall, and we get not gonna be a wall splat. I thought it was going to be. And he pulls out the block. And the heat burst on the Chinese get up. The conversion. Holy, what a specialist. Combo exhibitionist. Making art in front of our eyes. And the situation is not looking good. Mario ready for that one. Low parry and the rage art. It does work. Mario showing the heat smash earlier. Everyone else was showing the heat smash earlier, and AK primed, locked in, and loaded. AK gets the first game over Maru.
Get ready for the next battle.
So this is first to two, everyone. AK dominant force. We were in the Pac-Man stage, so there was a lot of potential for damage. But here we are in France again, the simpler stage. Mario keeping him in check. Look at that jab, look at the punish. The counter hits are doing wonders. And the duck, the hop kick. Signs of the Shaheen. I'm telling you, everyone tries to go for the big boy damage combo. But unfortunate drop. Now look at the situation. Good punish with the sidestep. And now look at, we're back at the wall. Exactly where AK needs. He thought he was gonna get the wall, and Mario thought he gets the punish there. And somehow AK reaches him from 10 miles away. Leading the set right now. And a bit too slow in the punish. Mario is not happy with that one. Infuriated with himself even. And the duck and punish, the capitalization, the hit confirm. AK on point with these mid checks, on point with these mix-ups, and we're going to the other wall. We're going for the mini combo. He's guaranteed these damage. However, Mario doesn't drop this punish anymore. He's ready for it. He's locked and loaded for it. And now he's in the corner. AK is so known for getting out, right? He's not getting out of this situation. And he's back to the wall, but forward 1+2. He finds Mario's timing. Mario trying to back off, see what AK does. And it doesn't work out. AK set point right now. Mario, what are you gonna do? There were so many rooms for capitalizations, but a bit too slow, and AK capitalizes it greatly. He got the duck on the long and the low, but it wasn't enough. Nice duck, and the Superman punch connects. He's grounded, so it's not gonna be much damage. And the sidestep heats and the heat dash. And that's the wall that might be game. It is. And AK. Bakal. So correction, Maru is still alive. This is a first to three. And Maru is gonna be switching for the Heihachi. So there's still plenty of comeback potential, especially when it comes to Heihachi. We saw how Jules was doing so well with the Heihachi. And now we're here, back in France, back on the yacht. And let's see if Mario can clutch up or AK moves on. Small pokes here and there from both of these players, and Mario checking with the electrics, checking with the mids, but AK still dancing around so effortlessly. You never see these things this consistent until you see AK. Unfortunate drop, and now the wall position is in favor of Maru. Grab break to get out of the wall. 1+2 and the punish. Mario is looking for the 1-1-2 and the wall sliding 2 finds its mark. Here we go. Speed burst is good. We're going to the other wall. And it all works out in the end. 20 seconds left. Heat smash activated. Goes to mid. And the hop kick punish. That slide punish was exactly what AK needs. And Sparishi heat smash connects, clutching it up. There was supposed to be Mario's game, but the slight whiff reactions from AK It pays out, and Maru goes with the mid electric, goes under, clearly under the high jabs. And now AK not in the lead. Big electric from Maru, keep it smart. We burst. And DF1-2. That was what Maru envisioned in the first round, and he might be able to recreate it again if he does it right. Yes, he does it. Looking like the same thing. And the checks with the DF1, trying to chase him down, but look at the positioning that AK has cemented for himself. Maru fights it back, however. So much patience from one of these players. Maru showing a lot of signs of life, locking AK down, and perfect punish on the hop kick. Nice wave dash, and good punish. Pops the warrior instinct. He's gonna be finishing it now. He's gonna be finishing it here until AK says so. He gets the counter hit. It's not gonna be the wall, just a bit shy and a bit too slow in the punish. Maru warrior instinct activated. That is a boss level monster. AK faces this monster with pure confidence, and we get to the wall. And it's looking relatively even now. DF1-2, he slowly heals. He pops a heat burst, but yeah, we see it again. We see it time and time again. And AK now on set point. Maru still on survival point. If AK can finish this now, he can move on. And the punish with the whip. The smallest whip is all that AK needs. Hop kick connects, and we're at the corner, and the counter and the hit confirm hits. We're now seeing a lot of upset until Maru goes for the 1-1-2. Beautiful placement. Unfortunate that he got floated. 1-1-2 finds its mark, but not gonna be a good conversion. 1-1-2 finds its mark again. It's another wall situation. He's in the corner. Can AK get out of this situation this time? He smashed, and he goes mid. Guess it's wrong with the mix-up. And the Heihachi paid off. Maru, the Heihachi pick was good. Both of our players are drinking water. Gotta stay hydrated. Actually, I gotta stay hydrated as well.
Get ready for the next
Drink your
battle.
water, folks. We're going back to pack pixels. Volatile stage. Heard it already. And now, still sticking it out with the Claudio. Playing it small, playing it methodical. No one wants to get blown up at this wall or at this floor. Ooh, tries to go for the bigger punish on the Twin Pistons. However, the punish for Heihachi is a bit more difficult than other characters. And then the sidestep is good, but not gonna be a big enough punish. Now AK is throwing out these hitboxes, trying to keep sure that he has a good position. And that's only -10. A bit too slow on the right punish. Nice punish. Now Maru is in the offensive seat until we see that move. We're gonna break the floor. There's an incredibly optimal combo from AK, and he almost got the heat dash and the Hail Mary 1-1-2. You gotta do it sometimes, and AK was ready for it every time. Oh, locked and loaded, ready for the punish. Eyes like an eagle, and we're here with the wall. We're here after the electric, and now he's trying to keep him locked down. Chip damage, so much chip damage even. But AK disrespects the grab, trying to find his opportunity to get out, and so does Maru. The chip damage is definitely in the favor of AK. He pops the heat burst manually, and the forward 1+2 finds his mark. The read on the armor, dancing around with his opponents. And now we're at the other wall, and the heat dash. He tries to break the floor, but unfortunately the axis is weird. But look at the recoverable HP. AK, that man has 60% HP left, and he's on rage. That is Tekken 8. But never mind that. AK, set point again. Can Mario deny it this time? And the deep dash electric. He's gonna be getting the wall here. And combo finds it. Combo connects. And unfortunately, the tiniest sidestep is all you need for Heihachi Mishima. Hop kick, and we're in the other corner. Mario fighting his way out. Mario recovered so much HP, however, AK disrespects again. We're in the other corner, breaks the floor. Call the renovators. There's so much damage. And now he's keeping him into the wall. Hold 1+2. No break on the Stonehenge throw. 12 seconds after the clock. It could be anyone's game. AK still has Starburst available. And the Rage Art. AK with the low into the Rage Art. Catching Maru off guard. And both of the players are laughing. A strategy as old as time. A strategy as old as time. But it's not over for AK just yet.
Asan ba yung ano? Yung yan, pwede ba natin mausap ng konti? Sige, angat ko ng konti. Medyo lita mo lang kasi natatakpan yung parang combo dami. Pwede ba? Hindi ka matakpan yun.
Pwede na yun. Kasi yung combo daw sa goal.
Oo, kasi yata yung ano.
And here, ladies and gentlemen, one falls, and that is Maru. And there are still more to fall now. We are at the top 3. Losers finals. Invictus RGN versus AK. Let's see who will come out on top. These two players are battling for precious dojo points. Dojo points that they desperately need. And it's only one can achieve the potential for the first place. This is the wall that they have to face first. The mid checks are good. RGN finding the counter hit, but look at the movement. Slippery as ever. So smooth. The lockdown is also good. And they're running to Superman punch and bang! We're going to the wall. Another bang. 2-1-2. And the heat dash. Beautiful damage, beautiful combo, and the first round goes to AK. DF112 is good. RGN is trying to keep checking him from stepping. Even though AK is stepping, it's still working out favorably for both of these players. And counter hit specialist Brian Fury. A bit too close for the wall to convert off that. However, tech, and 7 golden letters. RGN answers back 1-1.
yun. Liitan mo. You have to shrink that a little. Yan. Okay na. Good. Same here. Same here. Good. Perfect. Yan eh. Basta kita mo yan. Alright? Sorry, hindi ka.
Alright. The sidestep hop kick finds its mark again. AK gets the launch, gets the clean splat, and we're gonna be getting Starburst again. Bang! Despite the nerf, AK is still confident with this move. And we're still at the wall. We're still keeping RGN on knockdown. FF3-2 and bang into bang. We're here till the end. 3-1 for the first game. AK up by 1. Now RGN still has the Dragunov in the arsenal. Potentially, if he need be, he could swap his character around to see on the counter plays that he can fish for. However, RGN is going to be sticking with the Brian, and we're in Yakushima. Early heat engager for AK, and yeah, down back 1+2, big damage. And momentum is currently on AK, and we do it again. 7 golden letters right back at you. AK binding his time, going for the movement, but so does RGN. Jet upper punish. Unfortunate drop, but look at the axis, look at the distance. AK. RGN was saved from Hellfire until we see it again. RGN receiving end of this combo, 65 damage, and the sidestep. Sidestep is good, the heat burst does not connect. AK, such fluid movement, gets the punish, heat burst is activated, and he still has the tornado, 35 damage, and the low parry. Going for the max possible damage here potentially, and it is bang, bow and arrow. And leading the rounds. Now AK is trying to find the highs. He saw the flash ducks. And look at that. The high he found. Running two again. And this time we're gonna go mid. It's hard to tell where he's gonna be going, which move he's gonna be going for. And the mix-ups. No risk whatsoever. And RGN, beautiful movement. He goes for the forward dash into the jet upper to ensure it hits. Now RGN is checking in with the mids. He has heat available, 20 seconds after the clock. Goes for the QC of 1+2 and goes for Incinerator again. Now, what is AK gonna do? He finds the launcher from out of nowhere, 10 seconds. He doesn't have rage, he has to go for the wall. Unfortunate drop, but 4 seconds. What can RGN do? He goes for the rage art, and it's not clean. AK with the massive launch, the timing he's employing, the timing that he's showing us. No man is reading this person. Where are those launches coming from? RGN goes to the character select screen and he picks Dragunov.
Get ready for the next battle.
He was readying the Dragunov for when he needs it. He was playing Brian for that damage, but now we're going to the tried and tested Dragunov. But is that gonna be enough? AK 2 points ahead to RGN 0 points. Finishes the string. RGN patient as ever. The small Tekken is definitely going to be showing now because of RGN's character pick. Running 2, and we're going to be going to the ground. Anti-air heat burst, and we're at the wall. The low parry and the hatchet keeping RGN on his toes. Unfortunately, the heat burst does not connect. Awkward angle. RGN goes for the heat smash, goes for the mix-up, but AK in the lead. This is still the first round. It's such a scramble. 5 seconds after the clock, and AK finds the stray mid, the one he needs. Origin cannot let AK get this much momentum. The way that AK is employing these moves, it's pinnacle. It's exquisite. The way AK is just showing the defense, the awareness, the control of the situation, and the backdash. He was ready for that down two. RGN was definitely not ready for that move to whiff, that distracting move. He needs that move to hit when he needs to, but not gonna work here. AK big lead, back turn grab, and AK is now on set point. Good duck on the homing high, and RGN playing with his timing, trying to look for a running two, and now RGN on the ball, has the offense started, trying to prevent AK from moving around, and the perfect spacing. You're not the only one with perfect spacing, AK. RGN is gonna do the exact same thing with you, and he's gonna be getting the wall, getting the pressure, goes for all the mids in the world. Good punish on the 1+2. Hubris activated. There's still a chance for AK. The way this man has robbed before might be what we see next. And the hop kick, the duck on the jabs. AK, 22 seconds left on the clock. He might be able to get wall here. He does. And he's going to be going for the combo. Clean combo. 15 seconds. He equalizes the life. He ducks, but it's not going to be a big enough punish. And then RGN hits it with a low. That inconspicuous low that AK was not ready for. Nice DF1 check from RGN. We're going to be getting the wall here. In the Oki situation, we saw that he tried to go for the counterplay a little bit hard on the execution. And RGN has the lead now. It's AK ready with the low parry. Gets him to the wall. Are we going to see a back and forth again? Sidestep 4, not afraid to show out that mid, that low. And RGN goes for the sidestep heat smash. AK is still on set point, but RGN is putting one hell of a fight. RGN connects with the QCF4. Gets the offense, but the sidestep. Awkward axis. We're gonna be getting the wall. 1-2-1, perfect counter hit find. And the duck. RGN, perfect punish. Blue sparks, done to perfection, and we're at the wall. What was that? AK with the cancel. He was ready for that situation. Making everyone absolutely in awe with the way he's playing right now. He cancelled it just to ensure that he was going to get the punish, and bang! We go for the rage art, and this might be game. AK hoping it's gonna be game. Both the players are still looking at the screen just to be sure, and it's not game yet. It's not game just yet. AK still has to go for the kill. RGN looking for desperately what he needs, and AK with the small mid check. AK eliminating RGN from the tournament. And now it's going to be a repeat of what we saw in winner semifinals. AK versus Jules up next.
Kinascore mo naman, di ba? Kinascore mo naman. Pati yung, ayun, importante na first to three to. Ano na, basta pag may ganito, alam mo na.
Tag na, oh.
And welcome everyone. With all of it said and done, we are down to the final two players. AK versus Jules, the training partners, the friends. They've been here for a while and they'll be here for a while longer. AK on loser side and Jules on winner side.
I know.
Get ready for the next battle.
AK on the left side and Jules on the right side. Jules on the winner's side and he's gonna be going for the Falcon Realm and AK going for the tried and tested Claudio. Starting off strong. Remember, because it is loser's side, AK has to win the set and then win the set again. He has to reset the set and get the win from there. But Jules, he just has to eliminate AK from the tournament. Currently a bad situation for Jules right now. Until he gets that, I saved that twice. These players are making me doubt my words. AK's defense with a low parry, so clean. And now we're back to the wall, back to the corner, just where it started. And he finishes the mix-up. AK's finding the wall splat. He's at the corner. It's gonna be really hard for Fakuram to get out, but he gets the bang, he gets the clock, he gets the wall splat, and instantly into the rage art. This might scale a lot, or it might not matter at all. It is just a little bit of HP, and it's not gonna, it does matter. There's so much scaling over 8 seconds. AK gets the down 4 and clutches it up. First round goes to AK. A nice punish from Jules. The delayed axe kick somehow manages to trap AK. And the duck and the punish. Here we are to the wall. Big damage, one last mix up. It's unlikely that AK will clutch this up. Says Jules, he's just gonna finish it up here right now. 1-1 between these two players in the grand finals. AK starts off strong. Counter hit, hop kick. A Filipina, true and true, and the duck and punish. Could have been a bigger punish. However, it's not gonna phase Jules. He'd engage and it's not gonna phase AK. We're gonna get the launch. We're gonna get the counter hit. We might be able to get the wall as well. Unfortunately not. 2-1-2. And the conversion. Foul. Nice one. AK. A bit of a scramble, a bit of an awkward situation on which route to go for. However, AK ready for every situation that is handed to him. Nice miniature punish and gets the running through. FF3-2, Jules was ready for the interrupt. However, AK hop kick again. It is a huge damaging combo. Here we are at the wall and the delay, and AK gets the first game over Jules in his grand finals. Jules instantly going for the character select. Now is this gonna be a character switch or calculation time? And it's gonna be a character switch. Jules did win the first. Jules did win the set in the beginning of this in the beginning of this top 8. So it stands to reason that Jin is also the solution to the same problem that is AK. Arena, smaller stage, less room for error, especially with the hit confirms, the mids, the wall splats that AK is employing here. AK going clean over the low, but the parry, Jules, optimal punish with the electric, and here we are at the wall. What's for breakfast, goes for the dive kick. Big lead right now for Jules, just keeping him in check, so much small pokes. However, the position is good for AK. Here we are. One wall splat could be very detrimental, and AK is fishing for it. You can see him moving around, and the wall sliding 1-2, it almost gets to the wall. And now Jules, so desperate to keep him in check, and AK, robbery. Sheer robbery from the side of AK. Jules had a massive life lead, but AK just managed to clutch it up. Jules early heat engager and the sidestep. Hop kick. Might be converting for a bigger combo here. Unfortunate drop, but we are at the wall. This is exactly what AK wins. Where AK wins. Jules pops a heat smash. No more heat available for Jules. AK still has it available, and the life lead is looking bigger and bigger now for AK, but no cigar. AK, unfortunate drop, the counter hit, finishes the string, and finishes that block. FF3 to 2 rounds on the game. The way Jules is contesting the situations that AK is putting up, it's impressive, and it's definitely getting him a lot of mileage. However, AK is just so ready for everything. The mid checks, the timing, and we're at the wall. Good defense from Jules. Gets the low parry. Gonna be recovering some HP just like he needs. He gets the wall, perfect. With a side wall, saves AK, and he gets the combo. 3-0, 2-0 in games. Now, while that was a really fast set, or while that was a really fast match, you gotta admit that some of these situations was really just that AK factor, the way that AK controlled the situation, the way that AK managed to retain the patience that he needs, and it pays out. We're going back to the mansion, Lee Chaolan's mansion, and a couple missed punishes from both of these players, and it seems like none of them comes out on top until Jules finds that duck, finds that launch, and the NFR Blacklight strategy again. Does not get the spike, goes for the down 2, keeping him in check, and as I say that, here we are at the wall, the AK factor in play. Heat burst activated. This is a bad situation to be in. Jules just holding the back, and the heat smash finds its mark, breaks the windows immediately, and we're gonna be going downstairs. Tornado is still available, and he does find it. He gets the wall, and he gets the combo. One last hit is all he needs, but the interrupt from Jules is great, and the down 2. AK almost robbed him of that round again, but Jules prevented all of that from happening on repeat. Nice float with the wall standing 4, and here we are back at the wall. It's a great situation to be in. It's a great situation. And now he's keeping him in lockdown, homing moves from everyone, and the electric finds its mark with the counter hit. And oh no, we're at the wall. AK AK is fishing for that wall splat. You see him with that straight kick. You see him with that deep. And now he's pushing him back to the wall. You thought you were gonna get away. You're gonna be going straight back. And Jules finishing the string. Something clicked. Something clicked in Jules's hands. The confidence in the electric. The confidence with the punishes. AK starting up the offense this time. Running 2. And we're back to the wall. Balcony break. He has heat available, but that parry. Perfect punish. And we're going to the corner. Here we are, heat activated. Gonna be equalizing the HP. Electric is good, dive kick is good. And the timing, the familiarity of AK against Jules. Finds the counter hit and finds the wall splat. Max damage. This is potentially the reset set for AK, but that just matters if Jules doesn't finish it out. flash duck from AK. So exquisite, but the electric trades favorably for Jules. Optimized combos, and we go for the dive kicks. Jules playing with his timing, and AK is having none of it. He goes for the down back 1+2, and it's not gonna work. The interrupt, AK, the confidence, potential reset point for AK here. Ground start hop kick. He's gonna be getting a small punish for Jules. And the side axis. AK so ready for this situation. He's seen this situation so many times before this tournament, in this tournament. And the familiarity is just on point. Down one, he's looking for the parry, and then he would smash the block. Jules, perfect punishment. Goes for the axe kick, keeping him in check. AK so insistent with the hop kick, but Jules salvages the situation. Dive kick and the mid. Not gonna be reset for you just yet. Jules takes game 3.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright, game 4 up next. It's still potential. The reset is still within view for AK. But Jules, the patience, the greeds for the punishes, for the mix-ups, it's cashing out, it's paying out. And now, small TEKKEN, BF1, back 4, back 3s. And the spacing from Jules. He went low, but it missed. And AK was going straight for the punish. Jules ready for the whip punish on the hop kick, however. Keeps him in check. Look at the electric. The electric is clean. And is now keeping him in lockdown. 2-1, 4-4. Trying to whittle him down slowly, bit by bit. 16 seconds left on the clock. AK needs to do something big. He's gonna go for the heat dash. Running 2, and the interrupt from Jules. Not letting him go in for free. First round in this game 4 goes to Jules. And the offense is still not being let up by Jules. The electric timings were great. The punishes were great on the whip punishes. And the results are paying off. And there we go, counting it, find. Slowly but steadily, he finds his mark. Ooh, AK almost got the forward 1+2 counter hit confirmed. And we're here at the wall. AK specialty, the armor, it wall flats. And now, big damage. We go from the behind, and we get the running 2. Round 2 goes to AK. And the electric punish. On point, Jules. Like a sniper in the forest, looking for his prey. Zen 1+2 is blocked. AK gets the starburst and he catches it out immediately. And the duck is also good. The defense from Jules is paying off immensely well. And we're going straight to the other wall, but it's just gonna be shy. Look at the way AK just moved there. He tried to accept so many times just to keep him there. And the sidestep, the little sidestep is all he needs. AK finds the counter hit though, finds the mid. He has the wall positioning now, sidestep 4. And the interrupt, 13 seconds after the clock. And Jules budges, he's still alive, one last hit. A 2-1 reset point for AK potentially. We're going downstairs here in round 4. A lot of breakable walls potential, a lot of damage potential. And look at the conversion, combo exhibition here. That electric wind hook fist gets him so much potential damage. Unfortunately, he drops the combo on the wall break. It's still good though. The live feed is in favor of Jules, but not the positioning. AK pushing him towards the wall, and here we go. We're back to the wall. He goes for the armor and gets counter hit. He's staying on the ground. He does not want to guess. And down walk 1+2. AK gets the game, gets reset.
Get ready for the next battle.
And with no intention of switching sides, with no intention of switching characters, we're going straight back into New York City. Both of our players sticking out with the characters that they've been picking. And now we are here in the true grand finals. Whoever wins this set wins it all. With a sidestep. We've been seeing it time and time again. An AK launcher. Okizeme time. Finishes the string, but Jules is not about to have any of that. Trying to get out the wall, and now the situation is in favor of Jules until we get that. AK using the grab to sit to the side, and now another wall splat and another round win for AK. Jules now trying to keep him in lockdown, pushing him to the wall slowly, bit by bit, and the duck. The wall starting to a bit too shy. The wall position, the pushback on the punish was unfortunate situation. AK gets the heat burst to connect, manages to salvage the entire combo, and Jules so insistent on staying grounded. He does not want to eat the mix-up. He's going to eat this mid instead. AK heat dash connects, but not the full combo. And AK salvages out with a simple mid. A lot of these simple mids are exactly what he needs, considering the amount of lows that AK has been throwing out. AK tried to go for the sidestep on the Demon Paw, but AK backdash supreme, twin pistons straight to the air. Heat burst is good. We're going to the wall, and we're going for Okizeme. This time he wakes up. Time to guess for your life. Not for you, not for me. It's for you. And look at us. The HP lead is currently for Jules, and the sidestep 24 seconds. And DF1 check. AK still going into the steps, trying to find the creep out, and the creep out he finds. Starts up early with the heat, and now he gets the launch. We're at the wall, mix up time. Armor, it's not gonna be a wall splat, but he's gonna get the guaranteed damage in. Heat dash, good grab break. The armor again, does this wall splat? It does. Jules prepared for every situation that he's given, and now he has a chance to start the offense that he needs. But AK, no cigar, double mids, and he gets the first game.
Get ready for the next battle.
We're going back to Sanctum. This stage is definitely coming up to be one of the more common stages now. 144 viewers right now in the chat watching this great grand finals. And AK starting off strong until Jules had something to say about it. They're just going poke for poke, trying to find the timing. It's really just slow and steady from here. Look at the dashing, look at the blocks, look at the movement. And the tuck and punish, he finally finds it. Finally finds the launch. 1-2-1, and we get to the wall. Does he salvage this? No. It's a bad situation for Jules. Just like that, AK gets a sidestep, gets the wall splash, and he has Starburst again. What's the mix-up? And nice sidestep on the punish. Here we are. Does not go for the heat dash. Goes for the keep it simple. And the 1+2 interrupt. Jules takes the first round in this game 2. Oh, the first jab whiff, and Jules, ready as ever to duck the second jab. You're not usually meant to duck that, but Jules recognizes the whiff, and he gets the heat engager now. AK has the good positioning here, and Every time you ask, what do you mean by good positioning? This is exactly what I mean. The damage potential once AK is in this side of the wall is immense. And Jules denying his chance for more comebacks. 2-0 in this game too. Crispy Electrics finding its marks. And now AK is on the offensive, showing the mids, switching up the timing. Jules counter hit. Magic 4 series, and now here we go. Lockdown. Jules has the better positioning here, but we've seen it before. AK with the punish. Twin pistons straight up into the air. He might be able to get to the wall if the clean wall splat. Just a bit shy again. And here we are, down jab. We haven't been seeing that much, but the 1+2. That might not be what Jules wanted from that situation. 11 seconds to the clock. Life looking really slim. 8 seconds left, and a small mid check the back tree. Keeps Jules in check, denying this win. At least for now. AK playing with those small lows, trying to whittle him down. A little poke here and there, and now Jules is joining in with the party. That side switch grab is doing wonders for AK. We're back here in the situation that he loves, the situation that he's so effective in. Heat burst activated, he knows the gravity of the situation, and the sidestep finishes the string, and beautiful punish from Jules. But the heat flash finds its mark, we go through the wall. If he does this right, he gets a lot of damage here. And he does one last mix up. Is it gonna be a mid? It will be. Going downstairs. The floor is breaking. And you don't have to hear it from me again. A lot of damage on the table in this current situation. Counter hit finds his mark again. Jules is not gonna be cashing out with the heat activation yet. Gonna be opting for the true damage and the perfect punish on the low. Calculated the distance, gets the combo, goes for the Oki. What's for breakfast? A nice wake up from AK, and look, he's going to be side switching now. Tries to pop the heat burst, but Jules is not letting him. And the check from Jules. Back 2-1. Denying his chance for another game, and now the score 1-1. A lot of back and forth is happening between these two players. These two players are exchanging information. These two players are exchanging data. They're constantly changing up their game plans. They're constantly changing up their theories. And here we are at the arena. Hop kick, great bait. The movement is great from Jules. The wave dash into block. And now we're throwing out a bunch of new tools here. We're seeing a lot of variation now. Gotta keep everything in the mix, especially when it comes to a long set. The delayed running too. And now, life looking a bit even. Heat is still available. One situation is best for Jules until we see that another sidestep twin pistons. Heat burst activate. And he goes for the combo. Unfortunate Harada side switch. 20 seconds after the clock. Jules in a favorable position. He pops the heat dash. He's at the wall. But the duck, the interrupt. Who's it gonna be? It could be anyone's game. 10 seconds after the clock. And the low poke from out of nowhere. Despite Jules' great defense against that low, AK was not about to let it up. And sidestep hop kick. Textbook AK. And we're at the wall. He has Starburst. Great defense. And the wall, a bit too shy, unfortunately. And we get that though. Can is good. We get the wall. You notice that Jules was sidestepping and AK went for the cancel. However, Jules was ready for that cancel. He gets to punish himself. AK, cute dash launcher, clean wall potentially. It is going to be a clean wall. Here we go. Around the world. Big life lead and the small jabs. AK on the lead in this game. But despite that lead, it's such a close match between these two players. Good break on the grab, but the wall position is AK's favor. And another dual special electric coming your way. Heat burst activated. Unfortunate drop, however. And the twin pistons out of nowhere, the confidence. There is so much risk behind that move, but AK is not about to have it. He doesn't care. It's going to be the biggest damage of your life. And that's gonna be 91 damage on your plate. After this, the big back and forth that was game 2, game 3 was just AK. It was all just AK. The walls, the punishes, the reads of a lifetime. It's all there. And now this is potentially the set if AK can finish this match, and we're going back to the Pac-Man stage. Honestly, a snoozer, but here we are. AK, Claudio starting up strong, counter hit, and the timing changes. Jules ready for the float, but not ready for this conversion. We're in the bad area. If someone gets launched here, it could potentially break the floor. All right, we're gonna be going a little bit away. Jules looking for the wall. Look at, now it's just a bunch of back and forth. A scramble between these two players. Try to go for the wall splat. Nice magic 4 finishes the string, and the backdash back to 1. Floor is still in play. You can break the floor, get so much damage, and AK is going to go for the low parry, and he's gonna get Starburst. He's gonna save the floor. Not just yet. Jules heat activated. A nice sidestep on the electric. 1+2 tries to go for the counter hit timing, just like Jules. Over, Jules is not gonna bite. And goes for the grab. Look, we're gonna be going back to the other side. Nice guess on the mix-up. However, he's not in the wall, so it's not gonna be usable frames. And down back 1+2. We're going to the other wall. It handles clean. 20 seconds. AK hitting him off the ground. And now big lead right now. But it can still go either way. Goes for the mid electric, but no punish on the CB1. And then yeah, again, running 2. Putting up a fight. And making sure he's keeping the win. These players are trying so hard, so carefully to stay away from the middle. And you win some, you lose some. AK. He gets the read on the twin piston, and it doesn't check out. Jules, big punish, big wall situation, and the way AK just keeps finding the situation, the way to return back to the wall is impressive. And Jules with a perfect punish with the 2-4. Clean wall splat, great conversion. Back 1-2. Just a bit shy, a little bit too small, too low slump. And Jules goes for the down 2, the low mix-up. And Jules really does not want to let AK win the set. Yeah, he's trying to equalize the set points. You can see that both of these players are playing significantly slower now. Trying to change up the maximum they can. And the low somehow connects. And the punish on the 1+2. He goes for the heat burst. He's going for the wall. And he gets the combo. Mix up time. He goes for the Zen 1+2. Flash kick. Heat smash. He's staying at the wall. Eat all of these plus frames. I don't want you moving anywhere. He gets the wall splat. And he gets the guaranteed damage. Jules. Like a freight train. Ties up the set. 2-2. This is the final match of today's tournament. here at Amanoma Esports Cafe. And now,
Get ready
what
for the
are our
next
players
battle.
going to do? We're going back to the urban square. Welcome to New York. AK, Jules, final game, 2-2 on grand finals. What's it gonna be? AK starting off strong with the approach, keeping him in check, and now Jules answering back with the plus frames. The checks are adding up. All of that poke damage, all of that through damage. Jules cannot recover any of this. And now AK is just going backwards. He's waiting for Jules to make the mistake that he needs. Look at the sidestep. The sidestep is clean, but was not ready for the capitalization on the situation. Both of these players are just moving around each other, trying to find the big counter hit that they need. Jules throwing out the electric, hopefully finding a stray step. And now the wave dash, 16 seconds left. There hasn't been a big combo yet. He's going for the 1+2, keeps him at the wall. It almost was. It was flat, but the low barrier, AK ready for the situation. 5 seconds after the clock, he goes mid, and 2 seconds. There's nothing Jules can do, and he knows it. First round. The final game goes to AK. The sidestep is not good. However, AK ready for that situation again and again and again. He gets the launch. He does not get. He gets the wall only slightly. And now he's looking for the wall splat. And focused on the wall splat he is. Jules finds his counter hit. Finds his launcher. And now they're trading blow for blow. Both of them have heat activated. AK finds the counter hit. Finds the mark. Going to the wall, optimize damage. 22 seconds, what's for breakfast, what's for the Oki? And the perfect punish in the armor. Jules gets the wall splat, and he goes for the wall sliding for Oki. No more heat available, but Jules is in the lead. This could just as much be in AK's favor. It could just as be in Jules' favor. And the sidestep pop kick is not good. A bit too slow. Running forward. With the low connects. Does he get the connection? And Jules with this DF1 out of nowhere. AK so desperate to put up the pressure that he was not ready for that one little mid to equalize the HP in Jules' favor. Now it's just going poke for poke again. AK threatening the twin piston. The movement is clean, and now he's approaching Jules. The way that AK is really making it hard for Jules to step him. AK can just go in whenever he wants, but it's not as easy for Jules to get in. Heat dash activated, and the sidestep punish. Clean wall running to AK on set point right now for the entire tournament here at Amanoma Esports Cafe until Jules gets the launch, but the unfortunate drop. Sidestep 4 is good. He's finding the pokes, he's finding the damage, he's getting confident here. He wants to lock it down. And now AK finding his mark. Great patience in the armor. Jules, not exactly what he wanted there. Forward 1+2, a bit unfortunate that it whiffed until the hop kick goes under the mid, goes for the punish. This might be the set if he gets it right. He does calculate the combo perfectly, and here we are. One last mix-up. He guesses mid, and AK is your Amanoma Esports Cafe TEKKEN Dojo champion.
It's an old tech, no?
Yeah, the classic. Matanda ako, pre!
No, it's an old tech. Yeah. It's an old tech. If Jules did back to, he will win. Pero the problem is, he'll be anxious to take it that way.
And that concludes the tournament, everyone. The Amanoma Esports Cafe Tekken 8 Dojo crowns its winner. AK on first place, Jules second place, and RGN on third place. At fourth place, we have Maru. Fifth place, we have Magician and Adrian. And seventh place, Juker and Zato. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been Orca NFR Unica UN1QA. Follow me on my Facebook page, facebook.com/UN1QATK. Thank you everyone for watching. And that has been Uni.
Kasi ano eh, baka ano na,
Eh, pag lumitaw.
bukas ba?